I have noticed this with the deer as well. The Llano River. So KC found a pond the other day.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I was thinking
Right
this little
there.
depression was it.
That cattle feeder right there is the spot.
And it is on a piece of property that's owned by an entity that is funded publicly, but it's not your typical public land access. So we had to call the game warden. We did that. I confirmed that we can access these. There's actually 2 ponds back in here. One that's even further. They look really good. Even though it's a restricted area, we can fish.
Mini tails. Some wiggly pigglies.
That's it. Wiggly Tiggly creature baits. I think this might be the key. All these crawfish are coming out right now. We finally got rain. I bought some 1/16 ounce bullet weights. Do a little Texas rig. That's just what we do in Texas.
That's what you catch them on. Hey, why do you have to pay to get into a state park if our tax dollars already fund the state park?
Because they can't manage the money well enough.
Okay,
That's my guess.
Oh! It's looking swell.
Turkey.
It's very providential how I found this place. I actually headed to a church event, and we were driving by and I whiplashed myself. I said, whoa, there's a pool in there. It's a little low, but it's looking pretty good. When you're fishing these ponds or pools, like we call them, there's always going to be a deep end and a shallow end. The deep end's where the dam is, almost exclusively. And then the shallow end is going to be opposite end of the dam, usually, unless there's a good creek flowing into it. But more often than not, the less spooky fish, at least, will be in the deep part. There may or may not be more fish in the shallow part, but the easier fish to catch are going to be in the deeper part. Oh, they're eating. Is that rain or is that just bugs?
I don't think it's rain.
Maybe. It will be this afternoon. Is that about the range you got with that thing?
Should we try to get a couple of casts right here? Just go to the corner and try to make it all the way out here.
Why don't you make a couple casts down that weed line and I'll just film you. Yeah. What if it's a red ear? Oh, I mean. Oh, there he is. That's not a bluegill. That's a bass. That's a bass.
Finally.
There it is. Yeah, buddy. It's a solid one too, dude.
I wonder if he was seeing me. That is a solid fish.
Look at those marks on below his bar. How cool is that fish, dude? Oh my gosh.
I wonder if he was biting light the first 2 times because he was seeing me or something, you know?
Maybe. Hold it up here to me. Oh, pretty fish, dude. Dadgummit.
I always think about it as like, if I was holding my breath, how long would I want to hold my breath? And I try to, you know, get their mouth in the water because just their back of their gills being in the water isn't super helpful to them. So it's definitely a cognizant thing for me whenever I catch a fish is to always give it a drink. It's awesome. Sometimes it takes a little while to like figure these ponds out. And Casey mentioned the dam at the beginning. This is the dam. This is the deep side. Caught our first bass here. Everything else seems to have a ton of bluegill. We're probably gonna fish down here just a little bit further, and then we've got an even better looking pond on the aerial further back in here. We'll take off and give it another try.
Oh, it didn't matter. He ate it and I missed him. Oh,
they're not technically trying to eat these baits, they're trying to move them.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're spitting them pretty quick, I think.
Well, the good thing about that is that apparently this fish isn't all that spooky, because about near landed that on his head and he still wanted to eat it. I'm gonna get my slack out pretty quick. Got him. Oh! Ah. That's what stinks about noodly poles. You just can't get a good hook set sometimes.
Maybe all the bass are on the non-pressured side of the lake.
That's it. Well, I wondered if there was a thing to that about, like,
Everybody comes up and fishes that side.
well, I don't know about if it's people or if it's just like the slope's better on the side.
Well, it's definitely
there's-
flatter over here, I think.
Yeah.
There's, from where we first started fishing, at least.
Maybe even less cow pressure,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense. Where's that GoPro at? Oh, right
I
there.
see a bed, I think. Right
I think so.
Right there.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw it way out and drag it to that bed.
Okay. Oh, 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 oh.
Dang,
Dang, so we both saw the wake and we're like, oh shoot, it's about to happen.
I mean, it had my bait, I think.
Yeah. I don't think he ever felt anything though, right? He should be fine.
I doubt it. It didn't feel like he was actually hooked, but I did.
Oh, I see that fish. That's a good fish, dude. Dadgummit.
If you see fish on beds like this time of year, the best thing to do, especially on a day like this where it's kind of calm up in here, is throw it way past the bed. Because if you throw it on the bed or just past the bed, you're talking about spooking that fish, you know, early on. You want to throw it way past the bed, reel it real softly up to the front, to the back edge of that bed, and then work it through the bed.
Just like that, Tyler casted about 15 feet past it. Oh, there we go, dude. Let's go. Oh, buddy.
Well, big heads, man. It's awesome.
There was a fish just to the right of that, not far. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Yeah, like
It took off after I set the hook.
Uh-huh.
I
like
did see
3
a
feet
wake.
to the right.
I did see a wake. That's fun, dude. I don't care who you are, man. I know a guy who says if a kid can't smile after he catches a fish, there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, I think I feel it. I didn't take long. Stay on there. Oh gosh, stay down. That's definitely a nice fish. Okay. Oh, come here. Oh gosh. Yeah! Look at that! Dadgummit! Solid, dude, solid. Ah! It's the last thing you see when you're soft plastic. That's a good fish. Dang, solid fish, dude. That's a jumper too, my gracious alive. Heart attack fish. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the line right there, dude. Oh, he turned. He's nose down. There it is. Solid.
Dang, dude. I love it.
I love it too.
Dude, that was cool. You could see that fish turn and nose down the bait once it got into the bed. Sometimes on bedfish, you gotta, you know, you gotta put it in the right spot, because the bed can be look like a big spot, but there's not a whole lot of spot for that. Oh, there he goes.
Dude.
There he goes. There he goes.
They do that. They're mad.
They're mad today, man. I think they've got enough warm weather where they're just like amped up and ready to bite, ready to just be mad at everything, especially crawfish looking things on their bed eating eggs. All right, we're gonna go to the other pond. I don't know how far it is. Do you have an idea?
It's about 300 yards or less.
I don't really want to come in on this end. I'd rather fish.
Yeah, me too.
There.
Me too. I was saying the same thing.
We went to that other place and it looked so good, but it was so bad. I think we can go back there later in the year, possibly with top waters, and catch some fish, because it's deep. There's gonna be fish in there.
How much time we got?
We got about 20 minutes to do some good stuff. 20 minutes for us to finish up, me to get to Tyler's house, and well, so that gives us 30 minutes to do all that. I'm a confusing guy. I done thought myself into a corner.
Oh, so mad.
Just puffing, you know what they... Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious alive. It's the fastest fish in the West. Did you see that? What on earth is in there? She's nose down right now. Fishing there. She hit it in her mouth for about half a second. There she is.
He got her caught. At least almost. So that was all morning fishing. This morning, after a rain, we just sat around and worked all day. We're itching to get out because the sun is now popped out. We got fresh water, we got sunshine, and Casey and I wanted to go down here and feed some pigs at this place we got permission to hog hunt. But there is a pond in the place, so I texted the owner and I said, hey, is it cool if we fish that pond in the front? And he was like, it's all good. So we're gonna go down there and see what we can pull out. I hear there's some slab panfish in there. Go crawfishing down here. This is the whole beast right here. Oh yeah.
Service down here is just pretty sketch. So I'm gonna try to get everything I can out of it and go, you know, like early 2000s cell phone signal kind of tactic here. More poly than I wanted it.
That. I might have a drone video of this.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well,
Catch
fish
'em.
kills.
It's a real windy day, and that's going to help us catch this clear water giant, enormous bass we're about to catch. I think we can see beds like out on this point right here. We're probably going to take kind of a conservative approach leading up to, oh, I might have been a turtle. I don't know. When the turtles are out, that means the fish are out. That's good. But
That's either myrtle or turtle.
myrtle or turtle, we're not sure. They're twins. But we're going to try to catch the biggest, baddest fish we can. so long, the little fish. That thing. I don't really know if that's the fish that was on the bed. I think the fish that was on the bed is bigger than that. I'll put it back. Man, that felt like a bite too. Yep. Is it bluegill? Probably.
That's the thing that's fun about pond fishing. You never know what's in there. Keeps you on your toes. So until you figure out that the bluegill are eating the crawls off your crawl, you don't know if there's bluegill in ponds.
Hey, are they gone? Let me see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
A bass is cool. Yeah, oh, it definitely might be. It looks a lot like the one you caught the other day. Is that the one you're looking for?
It's a fish that's going nuts. But I'll take it. I don't know why, I just love bass, dude. Look at that thing. Oh, what is it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a bass.
Oh, he's jumping like crazy. Low. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jumper. I think there's just a whole bunch of 3/4 pounders or half pounders just sitting out there. I do love catching them. That's just the same fish we've caught 30 times. Not literally, but sort of.
Oh no.
No, what's the deal, dude?
It's not, the point of the hook's not coming through the bait very good. The last 2 times I've lost fish, that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just barely poking out right there. Got a largemouth grass. This might be my last catch.
Give us a good one here.
Crow hop into.
Fruit snacks!
But it'll do. Let's go. No fish in that one, which landowner told me it probably wouldn't or may not be just because it's small. It's a cattle tank, right? But he also has another property and he told me we could go try those tanks, so we're gonna do that.
We're not good at this, so we're gonna go back to the place that we know we can catch fish. This is where the whole thing started, and it's a couple days later and a little warmer, and we're hoping that them big fish are up and rolling, and that's our goal, is to catch a big fish out of here.
Did you get your GoPro?
Just hit it right off the top, man. Just saw V-wake. It was awesome. Love this pond. Oh yeah. Carbon copy. Hardest part is keeping the grass off your bait. It's all that just slimy, snotty stuff. But there's little holes, and if you can see grass in the bottom of the hole, it's probably not, it's not what I'm looking for. At least I'm looking for a deeper hole that you can't really see the grass in the bottom of it. When I let it fall out of that, if it's clean and it falls, there's a good chance it gets hit. But it's also like, these fish are right there. That's a bass guarding a bed right here. All these little bluegill are messing with them, and they're guarding the bed, so they're not holding on to it very long. They're just biting it and moving it, you know, and just warning it essentially more than anything. It's hard to get them to hold on too, so you got to set the hook quick. There's a fish. Ain't that big, but that was cool, man. Just like I was talking about. What I love about fish this time of year is like they fight hard, and they've got like these just really cool colors, man. They're just largemouth. They're just greenish blue, man, this time of year around their mouth and stuff. It's pretty awesome. There you go. That was awesome. That's a good fish. Woo! Woo! Oh, that's a solid fish. Look at that. That's awesome. We're just about.
Oh, it's a good fish. Oh! Woohoo! Let's get it. Oh, stay on there. Woo! Come back, come back, come back. Come on, come on. Woo! Oh, stay down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo-hoo! Solid fish. Yeah, baby. Just because you're fishing small bodies of water doesn't mean it's going to always be easy. Like right now, goodness gracious, this is hard to get this hook out. But if you make some adjustments, make some moves, you can treat your truck just like it's a fast bass boat. You can get 20 miles in less than 20 minutes sometimes. So that's what we did today. We decided to fish a couple of new spots, didn't pay off, and ended up coming back here to this spot that we know we can catch fish at. And it definitely paid off. Look at that slob. That's what you want right there. Let's let her go. Sweet.